just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away.
Alright, there we go. Hello everyone. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Sometimes I get paranoid the mic's not working. Sometimes I don't get paranoid at the ones. Alright. It's 11. Alright, 2 pitch pads and shiny Alexandrite. Alright. Oh, this is the Alexandrite. this off. Jasper and Pirate. Alright. Where do I get Pirate from? Ah, okay. That's right. There you go, that's the Pirate. Just put. Still don't know when the pattern one popped up. Hmm. It's just not dropping me. Not tempted to use a potion. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a shiny one. Of course it is. goddamn. Why would I want to think about in this scenario? Damn it. Why would I want to think about any scenario, to be honest? Stop talking to me about. Buzz, I guess. There you go.
Greetings, I am Buzzlight.
I wasn't buzzed. I'll stitch. All right. It wasn't him. Oh.
Oh, so glad you made it. Oh, I...
Very good.
Splendid. We have work to do, you know. Well, that does it.
Alright, we'll do that one now.
It's very nice to see you.
Alright. Copy these. Cool. Sell these. Alright, we'll make those. That food out. Oh. Where are you, Tigger? You can't. There. Game crashed. Of course it did. Oh no. Alright. See how much progress I lost there. Alright, anyway, where is... I just want to level up so I don't need to deal with her anymore. Ooh, that one. God damn it. It didn't save.
How do you do?
Oh, no, I have to clean it first.
Hey there, buddy, old pal. You split my
Yeah. Alright. Take a towel. What do I get? Alright. Alright. Let's just truck on. How's that? Cool. Shit, let's chicken around the house. All around the screw is first.
Good day to you. Whee! Greetings, neighbors. Ho-ho! Good day to you. Oh, greetings, neighbors.
All these stone walls look exactly the same.
Aye.
I'm sure once you line them up, they're slightly different. But... Once we complete all the quests, we'll go into the kind of decorating mode. I just want to finish everything. I'm so behind.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I call humorous. I better be bouncing along, chum.
Tables out. Settle. Oh, no. Settle blanket. There we go. Very glitchy, isn't it?
T-I double cup. That spells kidding.
Yeah, what? Okay, I'm just force. Ah, okay. Along with to go. Oh, damn. Alright. Follow me anywhere? Yeah. Alright. Problem is like with optional objectives, there's not really any incentive to do them. I've never found any incentive to do them.
TTFN.
Alright, now what? I'm not gonna get it to go where I should get it.
How do you do? My heart is just... I'm so happy.
For plain wood. Plain wood is like the hardest one to find. Machines. Start here. Seems power. Follow me. Next. I've already got to it. Damn it. Yeah. Oh. Cool. Get rid of here. There's already one there. Alright. There's already one there. Should already make these trees. And then here. Go. Sit down. See if I can place it. This joint. We should zoom out a little bit more. It's quite hard to figure out where it is. There you go.
You there? Wanna help your old pal digger? Hey there, buddy, old pal.
There we go.
Fantastic
Let's just make sure this abomination is following us. Yeah, no, so cool. Alright. Didn't mean to do dream teams. The spy's doing well. Last I done yesterday. Team feed. What do you see? In there. Dave. Do that one. No. Let's go. Well, it's 7 o'clock. No more this time. Whatever. Oh, batteries are out the door. All the way over there. How did I load you? Think about that for a bit. This is the bell. Oh, Katrine, whatever. That one's the orange one. And then... Sun. Yeah, it's a sunbird. It's a white and red. It's a queen. It's a white and red, right? Actually, a good excuse to just put that back. There you go. Daisy Petite. Alright, before I continue, I need to go get on spray. Damn, there you go. It's gonna be at multiple angles. Beep. And a beep, and we all know it. Trying to do ASMR Albets. I think it quite works. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go on my break, get a coffee, take my pills, be back. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Biological collateral and structural damage acceptable within assigned parameters. Sending coordinates. Units responding confirm.
Unit 65AB responding. Orders received. Upgrade. Unit 3840 responding. Orders received. Upgrade.
time I try to fit in, it ends up in misery, yeah. Socializing doesn't fit me, but I can get away so easy.
Alright, I'm back. Realised I didn't mute the mic, but... Alright, switch over there, we go. Ah, there she is. I feel this miss. There we go. Craft a divider base. Alright. What's there a table in the end? I could put down a table, but... Nah, got it out here. Whereas the music's probably very loud, so let's turn that down. There you go.
Oh, hello. I suppose it's time
No,
to
well,
say goodbye.
took Jasmine. Alright. There she. She.
I'm so
Level her
glad
up.
you're here. All right. Oh dear. I hope
Probably
to
have
see
to
you soon.
do gifts too. Got anything else? No. That's a problem for later. Cheers.
I'd like to speak with you. I love waking up to such songs.
I'm going to read my up. Alright. I think there's a red one that I needed for Cinderella. Yeah, there's one. Alright. I just for some reason remembered that. There we go. Cook. Ah, it's cook it. Oh. Dice and shit. Daisy got hurt. Alright.
Well, look who it is.
check with Mini. Alright. Where is that abomination? Trying to Cinderella's house. Alright, well, let's make sure we got Cinderella's gifts of the day. I think it's December, so we should be putting everyone in their winter costumes. Let's just make sure we got everyone in winter stuff. Your all areas. Should unlock those eventually. Oh, that's an event one. Event one looks like as well.
Stop.
Ooh. Not really any winter ones, are there? Oh, there's Mary. Alright, we'll go Mary McKee. Minnie. Nah. Scrooge. Nah. Wanna know. Oh, that was one. I think. Great costume. Not costume, premium shop item. I mean, for some reason. Winter, yeah. Everyone's in their winter stuff. That's locked. Oh, no, it's not locked. Merlin? Oh. And what else we got? Right. This one is. So little thing, there we go. Buzz, Wally. Eve's got it. Alright. Look out for those. Alright. Anyway, what was I doing before? Pumpkin Puffs and Silver Sink Flour. Alright. Thank God they added this menu. It makes things a lot easier. Sign there. I can't see the phone. Cinderella's one. What did she want? Pumpkin Puffs. How's it not there? Ah, let's search for it. Don't want to spell it. And I think it was Silver Silk is the last one. is in real.
has to wait. But that doesn't
Quickly
mean it
open,
won't
give the gifts. Gain some quick levels for that.
I'm very happy to see you. Oh, splendid.
Oh, did I give her the wrong one? Damn it. All that time I gave her the wrong one. Alright, let's just finish this. Because we don't do quests outside of streaming.
We have so much to talk about. I
Go.
hope to see you again soon.
What? Ah. There you go. Take a photo. Alright. Okay.
Oh, hello. That was quite a success.
Oh, that's up. Alright. Where's Alice? She should have spawned there. She is. I do like the whole, like, character spawn in the valley that you're in if you need for a quest. Saves a lot of time.
I beg your pardon.
Thank you. Now what? Let Cinderella on the top. Please quickly just get the right flower for her. Otherwise I'm gonna forget at the end of the stream.
We have so much to talk about. I suppose it's time to say goodbye.
It's Cinderella's alright. Rude raccoon. Cool.
How do you do?
Go now what? Got like a whimsical pie. Anything in here I can do that with? Doesn't appear to be. Cinderella. Alright. what? That's Cheshire Cat clues. Alright. He's a lazy cat, so he won't move you much. Place I can actually talk to him.
Lose something for yourself, perhaps.
Push. Trust. He does speech. Alright. Alright, we'll find the turtle first. Where's the turtle? Unusual turtle. Oh, that's. I think that's it there. Hold up. And we'll push kids without later trust. Hi, Spy. How you doing? There it is there. Oh. Give Cinderella back the tools. Alright. I'm good, just woke up. Almost finished these post-surgery meds. Haven't been gaming much because they were... I saw you on yesterday though. Did spy that. Yeah. Well, you have to... You'd rather do it right now than just fuck it up. So, like, yeah, just rest. Don't stress yourself. If you do it right now, you won't need to worry about it later. How are you? I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. A bit stressed. No, just a normal stuff. It's sad hearing about the stuff that's happening over in Australia, though. That stuff is horrific. I'll place the tea party on the beach. And because of the time zone stuff, we only heard about that like last night, so... Something else arrived, alright.
We have so much to talk about.
There we go. And it's locked, alright. So I'm probably going to be holding on to that a little bit. Yeah, Bondi, it's horrible, man. I mean, that guy's a hero, though, the guy who tackled him down. But it's just sad that it happened in the first place, but... I mean... It's horrible people in the world. Yeah. The problem is everyone will learn the wrong lessons from it. I mean, Australia always like prides itself on its gun control, right? But everyone's now going to say like gun control doesn't work. It's like, well, I mean, they didn't have a mass shooting until like now. Like it's still a long amount of time that being able to like stem that violence. Horrible people having horrible days. Well, yeah. Not the ones that got shot. Apart from guys doing the shooting, but... Yeah. I just hope that the right lessons are learned from this rather than the wrong ones. And I don't have a lot of faith in society that will look at the scenario and go, you know, it was some radicalists. It's not representation of people. Yeah. And then we'll go back to hating each other, because apparently that's what we do nowadays. I'm a bit pessimistic about it, you could say. Alright, we'll get rid of some of these black ones, eh? And we'll get rid of the red ones too. Get rid of the blue ones. Pink ones in here. Blue ones here. And sell all the black ones. I wish these things sold for more. Yeah, but I guess they're pretty easy to get, so. I believe it was Jewish festival. Yeah, I believe from my understanding it was a Hanukkah celebration. So. It wasn't anything to do with the war or anything. It was just like a Hanukkah celebration. But you know, there are a lot, I've met a lot of people that are very against what's happening in Israel, because Israel and the Jewish faith, two different things really. Israel is the biggest kind of feature of the Jewish community, but not everyone supports them. I know a lot of people over here do not. Well, around where I am. I mean, you should be able to like follow religion, and if people take their religion to an extreme kind of degree, your own beliefs shouldn't be judged for that. But not the world we live in, sadly. I mean, I'm not religious at all, but I respect that people sometimes need religion to make the most out of their life and to live it to the full extent. And if someone believing in something makes them happier, I mean, go nuts. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when people take it to the extreme level, in terms of extremist action, that's where I have a problem with. What am I going to do now? Well, I think I just need to do some... shouldn't I? Oh, Fish and Dazzling? Fish and Barrow. Oh, what should I do? Royal duties. I should go back to... And that told me a while ago, police were giving the people in question CPR. But there's still 11 reported. Hey, Yasmin. Hey, Dave, when did you become a fairy? It was for a quest. Yasmin, get off my case. And try saying hi first before accusing me of such an outrageous accusation. My dad told me a while ago they were giving the people in question CPR, but there's still 11 reported. Yeah, they did. There's actually footage on Reddit for it. We saw it last night. Like, Reddit went crazy. Reddit went a bit crazy with the posting everything when it was happening. And yeah, they were giving CPR to the guy who got shot, but I mean, that's normal. Because, I mean, I would rather have the guy alive to account for his crimes rather than die. Death is the easy way out. You don't need to sit with your actions if that happens. Look, it's I know my tail. It was for 4 damn quick. I'm gonna take it off now, Yasmin. get you to leave me alone on it. Yeah, I'll take the damn tail off, alright? I don't know how to take the damn tail off. Favorites. We'll go favorites. There we go. Yeah, the damn tail's off, alright? You happy, Yasmin? I mean, Chester gave you it. Yeah, I did. Alright, I've taken the tail off. Can you all just... Yeah, at least a bit... at least... 25 injured was reported. Yeah, from what I've heard, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that people... This doesn't raise, like, an anti-Muslim sentiment, but we don't actually know why the guys did it. I mean, it could be just a coincidence that there was a Jewish celebration going on at the same time. I don't think it would have been a coincidence, but, I mean, could have been. Oh, it's your back. Oh, well, it's off now, alright? You all leave me alone. You all can just leave me alone while I'm fishing, alright? I'm just trying to fish here, man. I'm living a life. I saw the footage and it was hard to watch and not cry. It was tough to watch, and I think my partner showed me a video of some of the victims, you could say, and I was just like, I don't want to see that. Like, I don't really feel like I have the right to see someone in their final days in that kind of state. And that's probably not how they want to be remembered either, if you ask them. So I try and avoid that kind of stuff. And it's less about like sheltering me from the reality, it's more kind of like, it doesn't feel right. Like if I go through surgery and this doesn't work, I don't want people to remember me being a failed heart transplant patient. Not how I would like to be remembered. Yeah, so I mean it's hard, and I mean New Zealand, you know, they went through their own sad terrorist thing. And we have pretty strict gun control over here as well, so I really hope the right lessons are learned here. And it sounds like at the moment the reaction isn't more hate, it's kind of like this is just a two idiots that believed causing pain was going to help their particular belief system, which I don't understand how, but whatever. Guess what I put? Guess what? I put a lifeguard tower opposite of Ursula's cave. Well, that just feels targeted. So that's the racism I'm talking about, Spy. Like you're judging Ursula for just being a weird fish creature. You shouldn't judge them for how they look. Hashtag Spy stop being racist against Ursula. Not really a good hashtag. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Just pushing them more. Or I just get seaweed when I do it this way, though. Oh, there you go. Got lucky. So this Saturday is going to be my fundraiser stream, by the way. The bad fish need to be modest. Spoken like a true authoritarian. But yeah, we'll be doing my 12-hour stream, and so I've decided I'm going to play 4 games. It will be Dreamlight Valley, Dinkum, 2 Point Museum, and Ark Raiders. Ark Raiders makes me sad, so that's why I'm going to play it. So we can all laugh at Dave when he gets really, really sad, when he gets killed by a dude being a dick. 15. Alright. God, that was a really good one if I actually needed this goddamn fruit. Did you hear Dick Van Dyke between 170? Yeah, I heard that. My partner told me that. Okay, there's something I don't really mention on the stream. I'm not ashamed of it at all, but I'm really into musicals. I like musicals, and the reason why I'm into musicals is because growing up, my mum made us watch 2 movies: Sound of Music and Mary Poppins. And I always remember Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins. And his perfect British accent. I said Dick Van Dyke and Sarah's chat and got censored. I think she's got Dick censored. She can't handle... Nope, not gonna say that. Not gonna say that, Dave. That's not very appropriate. I said Richard via lesbian. That works. Works. I don't think... I mean, Dyke is not really spelled... Spelled the insult? I don't know. Funny. 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 Yeah, I don't try and censor much in my chat. I don't really like. I mean, to be honest, like in my 2 years, 3 years, whatever, how long I've been streaming for, I haven't really had any problems with censorship or like anyone coming in and being a dick. Yeah, you get the spammer once in a while. I've never had any. I guess I've just never been popular enough for people to come in here and just hate on me or just throw profanity out there. I mean, probably the closest person that throws profanity out there is probably was Heckless and Yasmin. Yasmin's pretty vulgar. That's 3 fairly fancy desserts. Alright. Desserts. Yeah, we all know that Yasmin's pretty vulgar. Throwing out F-bombs all the time and I think she's kind of racist too. But we forgive her. We forgive her for all that kind of stuff. So we don't judge her. We listen, but we don't judge. Harvest 3 cherries. Alright. How dare you? How dare I? You can accuse me of being a fucking furry. Like, God, I throw shade back. You're like, oh, dare you? But like, when you come in, you just burst through the door. Hey, Dave, you're a fucking furry. Like, a little bit hypocritical. I'm just saying, because she had a towel. So, I had a towel for a quest, and if you spent 5 seconds asking that, you didn't even ask. You know I'm not a fucking fairy. But you just burst through the door. It was like, oh, Dave's a fairy. Look at that. Everyone, look. Yeah, Dave's a freaking fairy. And then when I throw shade back, you're like, oh, how dare you? How dare you accuse me, Yasmin, of something? Of, I don't know. Was it racism? I can't remember what I accused her of. Oh, they're saying the F word. I can't even remember what I said. There we go. We've got the cherry one. We've got to feed a sea turtle. Do we have any... Oh, so much crap on me now. I do remember the Heckless incident. Yeah, I caught up with Heckless the other day. I think it was streaming. Seems to be doing well. So. It's good that he is still plugging away. Sell that. Sell the cherries. Crap, which one is it? Right. I mean, Heckless is always invited back. Like, allowed to say what he wants. I think he just needs to, like, especially how my niece has popped in now and Mr. Tanker and stuff like that. Like, just rein it in a little bit. But I never thought he was a bad guy at all. I think sometimes, like, when someone's like, you know, just tone it down a little bit, some people take it a little bit more harshly than it's intended. And that's just natural. Like, everyone does that. But from my understanding, Heckless does tune in once in a while, so if you're out there, Heckless, I hope you're doing well, mate. But I mean, everyone has different reactions to that kind of stuff. Some people find it a lot more normal in their life, so I mean, swearing and all that stuff, and that's fine. And I swear a lot more, probably less on stream, and then I probably should. But something because I'm worried about my nieces finding it. Because my nieces come in here and just listen, apparently. So I do worry about that, but and plus, like, it's weird what you get banned for nowadays. It's like, yeah. Some things get picked up, some things don't. Let me find if we've got any more thorns growing anywhere. That's not going to be much. Pet a companion, alright. Did I actually... Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes to go. So if anyone's got any final words, now's the time. Where's Tinkerbell? God damn it. Oh no, she's there. Alright. Should give you coal, because you're a terrible person. Not even a person, it's a fucking berry. See, I shouldn't swear. But when it comes to Tinkerbell, there's the exception there. There you go. Craft a potion to help you go fish. Alright. Merlin. Some fish that's some Belarus. Alright, we'll probably get rid of some of this junk, eh? Oh. Dump some of this stuff in here. Stack of those. Stack of those now. I've got a stack of those over here. I don't actually have tables for those yet. Okay. I don't want to go to work. Can someone pay me a lot of money to just, like, not go to work? I don't want to go to work. I guess that's why how everyone feels about work, though. I've done more chests, so I probably should be using move the other fish here, but anyway. Where's the tuna? I'm gonna be remodeling a lot my Dreamlight Valley game. I've got a few ideas, but I'm waiting for me to catch up in the quest before I start doing them. There's the goddamn tuna. This one? Oh, there's two. Alright. Well, we've got 7 minutes. What level is she? Can't wait until I don't have her follow me anymore. Level 8. Alright, only 2 more levels to go. Oh, and also the Dream Team is still open to applications if anyone wants to. I think Spy, you completed step 60 of the catch fish. What? What does that mean? What are these steps? Completed the step 1,300 of. What does this mean? Spy, what does all this crap mean? Completed step 5. Are these achievements? I don't know. You're leveling up Woody. You got to level Woody to level 10. You powered through Woody. Look at that. You went from 2 to 10. Smashed it out. And you did the same with Buzz. Spy on people now. I'm spying on Spy. See, this is the problem. I get a lot of seaweed when you do this stuff. Probably like easier just to go to the nodes. Problems then. I don't want to run around looking for nodes all the time and I'll just do it. Are you working today? Yes, I am. I am working. So, working about 3 minutes. It's a bit annoying, but I'm gonna pay the bill somehow. And I'm a bit behind in work as well, so I'm not looking forward to that. Unless someone wants to give me, I don't know, thousands of dollars for me not to work. I don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, that's done. What, a level 2 critter companion? Why do that? Do I just go with that? Yeah, there we go. That's easy. A pet. Alright. Just pet the goose. Pet the goose, Dave. There we go. Cool. Catch some fish. Trustworthy. Well, we only got 2 minutes. Let's start, alright. When will your last day of work be? Never. I'm working all through Christmas. Because one of the problems I have is because Auckland requires me to go up to just because the transplant coordinators require me to go up to Auckland every 6 weeks. I run out of sick leave, so it eats into my annual leave. So I don't actually have any. I can't take the leave because I don't have any. Because I have to use it all to go up there. It sucks because like we go up there and the only thing they do is have a clinic meeting, which is just a doctor's appointment. And you just go in there and they say, "Oh, how's it been going?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." They're like, "That's it." Then they fly me back down. That's it. So I have to spend 1 or 2 days of leave, depending on how they organize it, doing that because my sick leave runs out. And then on top of that, if I'm not feeling great, which is understandable because of my condition, I'm not going to be feeling great all the time. I have to take leave as well, just for a sick day, you know? And I hate being sick. It drives me absolutely batty. So I end up using all my sick leave and needing to eat into my annual leave. And when you start using sick leave into annual leave, that's when questions with HR start to come up, and we have to explain every single time, like, I'm in this situation, I'm sick, and all that stuff. And it's not a performance thing; it's a outside of my control thing. I've been on sick leave for 5 years, 4 months. I hate it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I think the problem that I have is, yeah, we could go on the sickness benefit, or I could go on the sickness benefit, whatever. It won't be enough to pay for rent, so we'd have to move out here. We'd have to find somewhere that would be cheap enough for us to actually move into, which is really hard in Wellington to get something cheaper than where we are. And it's probably not be as good. And plus, it's like, we don't know. I like to know. We don't know how long this situation is going to be, so we don't really want to move somewhere that we don't like for possibly like years, and live off like a benefit at the same time, so barely be able to do anything. Like we've heard of so many scenarios where people just can't even afford to live off the benefit anymore. So like staying in my current situation of working and all that is better than being on the benefit, because at least we'll be able to do stuff. So I'm going to moan and complain about it, but still don't like it. Had 13 surgeries past years. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, in the last 2 years, after all the shit that I've gone through, I just want it to be over. And I know at the recent doctor's appointment that we went up there for, it doesn't look like it's going to be over anytime soon. Let's just say that. Mainly because I'm going too well, and because I'm going too well, there is no. Oh, actually, we'll go here. I like having dream styles. Because there's no urgency behind it. They pretty much just keep me low on the list because I'm fine. I'm stable, and there's always going to be somebody who is on the list because they're not stable. So the problem is, I need to get worse in order to get a new heart, but I also don't want to be worse because, well, that would suck, you know. And I think it's also I'm playing by the rules as well, and there's a lot of people that are typically older men, because older men go through this particular scenario, which is like 50s, 60s. They're typically a little bit lax about they're following the rules and treatments and stuff. So they end up falling off the wagon and getting a lot quicker because they just make themselves worse. Luckily, I have your dentist tomorrow, physio Friday, and then I'm done for the year. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm done for the year in terms of needing to fly out to Auckland. I think the next time they want to see us, they said 3 months, because when we were up there last time, we basically said, look, this is costing us money, and this is costing us time, that I would rather have to be able to take leave or go on sick leave. So you guys have to stop asking us every 6 weeks to take time off to come up here. And they agreed. They're like, all right, we'll do that, because I'm typically a good patient, as they say. That I contact them if there's anything funky. I follow the rules. I follow my med schedule. My partner changes my dressing every 2 days, which is a lot better than some, and everything has been fine. And we haven't had any major issues. The only time we've ever had an issue is when they changed me to a diabetic medication, which apparently is good for hearts, and I got very dehydrated. And I didn't compensate when I started taking it of drinking more water, so I ended up with a low flow alarm, as they call it, and that's pretty much if I'm not hydrated enough, and it's harder for your blood to flow through your body, which is what dehydration is. It's basically your body struggling to keep your blood flowing. But yeah, that's the only time we've ever had a problem, and then it was easily explained, and then all of a sudden I just started drinking more water and it was fine. Like you'll always see me with a drink bottle. I left my drink bottle out there. Apart from right now. And yeah, that's the only issue we've had, and I mean it's a good thing because it gives me more time to raise money for the post-transplant, because I would like a year off. I think when I got this LVAD put into me, they told me I should have 6 months off, and I had 4. No, 3. 3? Yeah, I only had 3 months off, and then I went back to work because I couldn't afford it, and mentally that kind of ruined me a little bit, and I didn't do well. I put off that I was fine, but I struggled for a little bit there. And so this time I'm assuming is going to be a lot worse, because it's a huge change. I mean, my immunity is shot. I can't be out in the sun very long. I'm going to be sick all the time, and this house is not exactly the healthiest house in the world. Like my partner, her skin flares up all the time just because of her allergies. Turns out she's allergic to dust mites and grass. So we did an allergy test. So she does flare up quite a lot. So we're not looking forward to that, and it's going to be rough. And one of the big things that I hear from transplant patients is just how sick they always get. And I'm always stubborn. Like I'm always like, when it comes to sickness and stuff, I try and avoid it as much as I can, like being sick. And I think that's going to catch up with me once the transplant happens. And so I want a year to be able to adapt to that. And I get a year is a bit greedy. It feels greedy anyway. And I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity. They normally only have 6 months, but I don't even know if I can afford 6 months. Oh no, I can. I've saved enough now. I'm going to bring up, with the Give a Little page that we've set up, I think it's pushed me over 6 months. Definitely, I think to 7 months. I'm going to bring up my math. I'm not going to show my math because it's in the combination of what they've donated. So at the moment, the donations are $1,730. Sending positive vibes. So yeah, appreciate it, Spy. The donations are $1,730. Is it 30? No, this is the wrong sheet. Bring out the right sheet. I think I saved a copy. Here we go. Well, yeah, $1,750, which has put my total savings, and this does fluctuate depending on certain other factors, but it's at the moment $11,679.28. That's my personal savings, so that's not just the transplant account. So that pushes me to 24 weeks, 24.59 weeks of savings, which is about 6 months. So I've got about 6 months of savings right there. But my savings is basically, we call it a space account because there was somebody who got a lot of money on Rocket Lab or through Rocket Lab stock and reached out to me and donated a lovely amount of 1,800 once you've heard about my condition. So just, why I still invest in Rocket Lab, really. I've got a rented bills account, we've got a food account, and we've got an expenses account, and that fluctuates every week depending on what we spend. I mean, a lot of the expenses come out for Christmas and all that come out the same account, so we're being stringent. I've got it kind of graphed, and I'm looking at a spreadsheet right now, my Excel spreadsheet of everything, and so I've got about 6 months. Or if I got the call right now, I will have 6 months, which is a big deal. And it puts me at ease to know that one, my partner will be sussed, but also that I'm not in a rush to get back. And this is just to pay my rent. This is not to pay all the other expenses. All the other expenses, we've got a plan for those, because I still get paid for about 2 months from work, and so we're going to use all that and lock that away for food. So my goal is ultimately have 12 months of rent saved up, and we can pay for that, and then everything else is just food and stuff. And how far that stretches us, we don't know, but ultimately that's what we're going. That's amazing, proud of you. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it, Spy. But yeah, I'm invested in Sharesies as well. So for those who don't know, Sharesies is like a stock market thing. So the minimum amount I needed in there for my calculations to add up to 6 months was $6,175. At the moment, I have $7,237. So I'm getting a little bit of a boost from that as well. And then we add into obviously the $1,750 on top of that. So you deserve it. I don't know if that's the case, but I do hope, and at the same time I'm trying to pay off my debt as well, because obviously if I pay off the debt, it means there'll be less people asking for me for money for the 12 months that I'm not working. So it's that as well. I think it's just, see, this is the scenario that I'm in. I need more time to get all the savings and continue going. But I also want it to be over. Elsa's flirting with me. What are you on about? Elsa, I'm taken. There you go. So yeah. Yeah, it's a work in progress, and I do hope. I think in my scenario that I am in right now, I want this to be over, but I know if I have a choice, I probably want another year to save up as much money as I can to lock it away. If I get the phone call today, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to go. There's not going to be any debate about that. But I'm terrified of just not having enough time just to be mentally okay with it. Because it's a huge shift, and even the doctor said is like, you don't want a transplant. You need one, but you also don't want at the same time, because it's your machine at the moment allows you to do a lot of stuff, but the minute you get this, you're going to be essentially on a strict schedule, like every 12 hours I have to take the medication for the anti-rejection. I'm going to be locked inside for a while. I'm not going to be able to go outside in the sun for too long because your immunity is so shot, you're more susceptible to sunburning and diseases and cancer apparently. And it changes your life a lot more than you probably realize, and especially with food. I can't eat sushi anymore, which is gonna suck. You can't eat medium rare steak. Everything has to be well cooked and well done. Any risk of things not being that, or like leftovers, forget about that. You're no longer allowed leftovers. It probably, like, after a while, apparently you're okay. It's just initially, because there's too much risk there. It just changes your entire life, and it ends up being more expensive, from what I'm told, because you can't go for cheap, because you have to do things legitimately. So I have to learn how to make sushi. That's going to be a thing. Anyway, I've been procrastinating. I'm getting sad. All right. Thanks, bye. Thanks, Jasmine, and thanks everyone else that is out there. Could be out there, or one day might be out there. I will be obviously doing my 12-hour stream this Saturday. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'll be doing it from 6 a.m. New Zealand time to 6 p.m. New Zealand time. I might even go on a little bit longer. I've been debating about that. I'll be playing. I'm not sure of the schedule at the moment, but I'll be playing Dreamlight Valley, Dinkum, Arc Raiders, and 2 Point Museum. But if there's any other games out there anyone wants to play, I'll play them. It's a bit of a fun thing. I'll probably play Dreamlight Valley right off the bat, and then go Dinkum and then Arc Raiders, because I'd rather play Arc Raiders when everyone in America's asleep or at work. Yeah. All right, Spy. Yeah, I hope to see you there. And even if there's only one person shows up, even if the fundraiser only gets me $1, it'll be worth it, because it's $1 less that I need to work towards. So we'll leave it there. Anyway, I'm procrastinating. Until next time, everybody. Kia ora.